Oh,
See,
looks like we're going live.
I can't tell
Yeah.
if it's Shy or Shiloh. I might let you guys take me through this mid while I try to source a string.
Yeah, easy done. Well, this is ozfortress season 26 main semi-final, fucking playoff finals. Joining me default and Snazzy. Who are you gonna watch on this mid-fight? Default Snazzy. Oh,
Both
shit.
demos getting there around the same time, just exchanging a few stickies. No massive damage on either side just yet.
Yeah, it looks like Bitler is going down to one of the scouts from Gnome Zone. Ace chasing down the Dragon Fruit here. Looks like he's going to get picked off, and ultimately Gnome Zone losing the first mid here. A surprising turn of events based on our predictions.
I'm not sure which scout it was on the side of Gnome Zone, but one of them just walked forward and plus W'd Bitler at the start of the mid, getting the kill.
Yeah, that seemed to work quite well there. And we just got some dominant soldiers and scouts on point here. Not really going to be much contest of the point. But wait, they do.
Yeah, they're contesting this point. They started with a soldier bomb and walked their demo out. There's a scout behind on the medic, and yep, Susu picking up
unfortunately
voltage.
drops out. I think that might be calling the round, but you never really know. You can't speak too soon.
Yeah. Currently, Twig doesn't have any scout, so they'll be slowing it down, waiting for the scouts, and then re-pushing back in.
It's all up to, I guess, if Crybaby can kind of, keep these stickies up here.
Team of ants dropping. I'm not sure who that is. Autumn?
All the retaliation.
Yeah, dropping them in choke, just popping them up, and I'm pretty sure he hit a direct as they hit the ground.
Fairly sure Autumn is Shy, just by the way.
Oh, easy done. Yeah, Jane Doe, or Crybaby as I should say. Some excellent stickies, helping defend the point there. It's actually going to come back out here, jumping the point. Can you get any damage onto this scout here? Let's see. Yeah, ultimately, he's going to get picked off by the gnome.
Yeah, they just denied 3 spawners, so this should be an easy mid take for them. Stickies in choke aren't being checked, but Bitler doesn't dead, so...
I think it should be mentioned, I think Oz is on Spy, isn't he? Yeah, so he's just behind them here. He's sort of working his way in for a frag.
50% ad on the side of Gnome Zone, so they should be looking to use this.
Or Oz taking down a team advance in their prime.
This Uber picking up the entire combo of Twig.
Yeah, these guys kind of got disconnected and just mulched one by one.
Wow,
so really unfortunate to see.
Gnome Zone just rolling it back to the Twig boys last. I was not expecting that. There we go, Ratsup here onto the point with some excellent shots, and he caps it ultimately. That's round 1-0 in favour of Gnome Zone.
Twig's team just held too close with 50% disad and was completely punished for it.
Who are we going to watch on this mid? I'm going to go for Crybaby.
Looks like they're both there around about the same time, just trying to get some damage off on each other. Not much really happening, but the rest of their team is just both rocking up now. Dragonfruit getting shot up into the air. Susu taking a rocket for his troubles, and that is a pause.
Yeah,
Susu is almost certainly going to die. He's on 2 health, like floating in the middle of the air.
Unless his girl hasn't used that double jump up yet, he is gone.
I think he shafted anyway, because one of the scouts, which one's the gnome? TG, is like right beneath him. But you can see Oz has gone in for a pretty fat bomb. He's got a rocket that I'm fairly sure will hit Voltage, who's already on 114. So if Oz can get off one more decent rocket, that's probably a med down.
That's Oz.
That's Oz.
It looks like Oz kind of with a bit of an advantage here. He gets to really kind of choose what he wants to do here, plan out the rest of his damage. You don't normally get to do that.
My man's pressing the keys in advance. Mind you, we're seeing the pause at a different time than I think it happened in-game. So, Yeah. So I'm guessing, because what is it, like a 90-second delay? Yeah, something to that tune. Not really much to say about this mid, though.
I hope not. I hope the STV hasn't detached and we're just like talking about nothing right now.
Yeah. I'm not sure. We'll just wait it out. We'll wait it out. We'll see what happens. Might just have a quick reconnect to the old STV and see if that might do anything for me.
Yeah. Alright, I'll stay. I won't reconnect. Oh, there we go, there we go.
Round starting back.
Ooh, Oz actually taking
Oz
down.
taking...
Stuff. Dragon Fruit going in for the counter bomb here. Doesn't quite manage to get that second rocket off and ultimately going down to Bitler.
Well, Dragon Fruit's bomb there didn't actually get a lot of damage, just his presence allowed his scouts to walk forward there. And
we're blessed with another pause.
Yeah. I thought my computer froze for a second there. Maybe it's some reconnection issues, because I know you can't reconnect to a server after you've paused it, so...
Yeah. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll have to just wait it out, I think. Nonetheless, I think if we're going to talk about that first round, that was really good to see what was essentially a last-to-last. You know, I'm getting TCM flashbacks. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, precisely it, hey, like some I-42 kind of stuff right there. The old days. Back when, like, TF2 actually had sponsored teams. Oh, the days.
Oh, speak up, mate. I'm getting my team sponsored by CappingTV next season. Yeah. And because I've called him out on stream, he'll have to do it too. I do own CappingTV, that's true.
We have the unpause in now.
Excellent point presence here. Twig boys are going to have the slight man advantage. Scout very weak going down.
Ditching his scouts and running out there.
He was able to get out safely with 80% overcharge, which is excellent. So they can set up a nice, safe second here, or, you know, walk through choke and kind of put a bit of pressure on him.
Ooh, Oz jumping straight on through the flank and deleting Voltage. He's still alive too, which has done a lot of damage to Crybaby. Crybaby getting cleaned up by Seraph. Looks like both the soldiers went for Shy on mid there and managed to get the force, but I don't think that's going to do very much for them. It might just delay the last, and that's pretty good coming out of the Twig boys here.
Yeah, that was a very nice bomb. I'm not sure where it came in from, but it just wasn't checked.
Yeah, he came in through that KV flank. I'm actually not certain on the call.
Yeah, that sort of valley area. That's
bringing us to a 1-all.
Should not be happening.
But yeah, that's 1-all. That's brilliant.
There was a quick 1 second pause.
There's the pauses. They were sorting out some packet loss issues, I believe. But Gnome Zone's actually been down a player for this mid, so I think they're probably just going to set up on 2.
Yeah,
probably just solid option.
Bitler just putting traps down.
Yeah, I don't think we can blame them here. It looks like both teams actually lost a player in the course of that one. Because Ace has only just gotten back in. So, yeah, look, both teams are going to be starting what is essentially the mid-fight with 70-odd Uber percentage. Voltage has been building, though, whereas Shiloh, I'm not sure which one it is, has not been. So they've got a tiny, tiny little ad, but it's Munch ad, man. There's no point talking about it, you know?
Another bomb coming in, but yeah, being denied much, much easier by the scouts on Gnome Zone.
Dragon Fruit actually sacking through, does get a rocket off on that med. The med went down to 30, but has picked up the health pack. So it's not really a worry for them. Seraph overextending a little bit, getting cleaned up for his troubles. Looks like they're just going to keep fighting each other at choke. Dragonfruit's coming up earlier though, so maybe they'll just try to use this spawn advantage to bully their way in.
Ooh, and Oz is on Spy again, just not getting spotted by TG. And the bomb comes in through choke, but Suzu cleans him up.
Yeah, dropping Shy down to 30 health there, that was very dangerous.
I've still got my eyes on this Oz play here, seeing what's going to happen. Oh, but the ammo gets taken, and they're wary of the
TG
Spy.
knows.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah.
TG's called it. Oz just decloaked, he has been caught. Yeah, he doesn't get much.
Ultimately unsuccessful, unfortunately, and this is probably going to lead to a sack coming in from Gnome Zone.
Dragonfruit coming in choke and just getting levitated by 2 scouts on the rock.
Well, but Crybaby does go down as well, so that means Gnome Zone, they're going to have to back up to their last. Quite unfortunate there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point in them using for 2 here, is there? At best, all they really want to do is force the med, I'm imagining.
Yeah, Ant's going in for a sack, but just missing 2 of his rockets, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with the sack there, unless like you're gonna really commit to trying to force their med, because now you're essentially a player down. I suppose he spawned quick enough, but TG's on Spy on last, which is classical. Going out trying to do some damage before they actually get in.
Oh, he might run out of... Oh, he's got the cloak and dagger, he's smart.
You can see him just slowly, gently walking himself out there, trying not to get caught. He's in the danger zone right now, though.
Oh my god.
He is in the restricted area of the lobby there, mate.
This Spy plays a massive dick grab. I'm so nervous right now.
Man, my heart is beaten. He has dodged being touched, like, by millimeters a good 6 times in a row.
Uncloaking
He's
now.
behind them now, he has been caught. That's a pity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Susu heard that decloak.
But it worked out for the better. They managed to get 2.
Yeah. So they cleaned up Oz and Seraph. I think that's a pretty good situation.
Another
maybe
soldier.
Ace. Oh, Ace just gets out
9
there.
health. Yeah, that was very dangerous.
Good save by him. And
think-
Oz on Sniper now, so another pick class coming out.
I think if you're Gnome Zone here, you sort of want to be pushing. It seems like some of their players are aiming towards it, but the rest aren't. Which is
I was surprised
Yeah,
they didn't
they-
rush through that left side there with 2 people down and the Spy, or the TG spawning in like 2 seconds. I was very surprised that they didn't push out of that.
I guess they're playing it safe. This is obviously playoffs, so
Yeah,
everyone sort of
which
plays a little bit differently.
Completely
Yeah,
understandable.
it looked like they wanted to push out. They got rid of their off clashes and started putting heals on the left side, but there must have been some sort of call to back off.
Oh, and Oz with a massive headshot onto Crybaby there. Excellent stuff. That is going to definitely initiate the push. With the demo down, there's no way they are not going to go in off this. And then the players come through and the Uber comes out. But they
Lots
have
of
a pyro.
time on point here. With stickies to back it up, this could be dangerous if they don't stand on point.
Oh,
Just walking off point for Bitler.
Yeah,
it's
very
quite
unfortunate to see.
Yeah, Crybaby was just seconds away of getting out and putting stickies on the point there, so that was very close.
That brings us over to 2-1. I'll let you guys take me through this middle.
Easy done. I reckon I'm going to spectate the old Rat Soup on this one, seeing what he can do for his team. Very experienced scout, very experienced player. Also dominating Plague Champions. He's going on the left hut here, seeing what he can do. Gets knocked down to 72 health, unfortunately.
Dragonfruit going for a massive bomb into choke.
Rat Soup manages to pick up one, picks up Oz. Is he going to duel this scout here? Maybe not. Just gonna play
Dragonfruit
with the 2.
re-bombing into choke on the med, dealing a lot of damage and distracting for his team.
Yeah, and I think that's gone pretty poorly for Gnome Zone there. They lost a few too many players and just sort of had to back out. I don't think they can even really defend 2 here. So you're going to lose 2 points for the price of 1.
Discount push. Excellent.
Brilliant. So that's going to be a last hold out of those guys. Which is not the situation you want to be in if you're them, I think, when you're already down around. I mean, you got heaps of time to really think about it, but...
TG on Spy again, seeing maybe he can make something happen this time, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, you always see... It used to be quite a thing getting the older players in there with on Spy on last. And that was a brilliant stab out of him, taking out the med, dropping him too. Which is brilliant. So that might trigger a push out of the boys here, but I think they probably still want to play it safe. They don't want to get pushed by a scout from lower, perhaps, who's run straight onto the point.
Oh,
They need
both
to
scouts on
pick up
Mars.
these people. Ratsup, it's all up to him here, making sure he needs to get this scout the back off. Excellent stuff. They not really in the position to push out now with all that cap time on the point. They do have basically full Uber ad though, so we have to see what they're going to do.
Yeah, that pressure on Last just completely stopped them from taking lobby there.
Absolutely. They've still held on to their Uber here. They have actually used it in the end, so they're going to try to do some damage with that, but I don't think it's going to do very much. So I think
Bitler caught out here.
Bitler going down's huge, actually. That gives them just enough ability to push here. They've only got 2 scouts and a med. That is a formidable combo, but it can't do very much against a fully concerted push. That's the situation. They just had to back out.
40 dis ad for Gnome Zone. So they should be looking to back out here, maybe send soldiers in for a force.
Yeah, I think they're backing up here and just trying to build, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Oz actually getting himself in a little bit. Bit of an abortive jump. He's gone back out to go get some more health.
Abortive jump, I love that.
Seeing a really solid push coming out of the Twig boys here. They do clean up Ants, who went into force. They did use just before he got in. They've cleaned up 2 with the Uber. That's really not bad, but Voltage is about to hit critical points.
It's Earth taking TG down and Ants dying, you know, they're going to be 2 down for last once again.
They're committing to this last push.
I think maybe they for the force and they're going to try get it out or create a distraction. Regardless, you know, it's kind of in full swing here, but looking like another reset maybe. TG does take down Bitler though, and is going to be picking up a second. Can he get the 3rd? I don't know, maybe not.
I think, just quietly, I think that's exactly the situation you want to be in if you're the Twig boys here. So you've essentially pushed these guys into last and shoved their shit right back in so that they have to stay there. But now you've got a 30 ad. But they have backed up like pretty fiercely, obviously, because they've lost a few players here, which is going to really impede their progress.
It looks like they wanted to push there, but they just stopped last minute.
If they push right now, they win this. I promise you.
Yeah, and the Uber does come out from the Twig boys. Seeing what the Gnome Zone can do to try and stop this here, but only Voltage and Dragonfur are up. I don't know if he's capable of stopping this, and no, not at all. Another round, 3-1 in favour of the Twig boys.
Yeah, the Twig boys doing quite well tonight.
I think Gnome Zone, they've got to be a little bit more careful about... I find their soldiers are both dying a lot at the same time. They're kind of like bombing in, like, not very strategically, you know? It's just kind of like in the head of the moment sort of thing. So hopefully they can coordinate some, you know, better bombs on this mid as we take it through.
Yeah, looking at this mid though, both teams are sort of posted up on their respective sides. Oz jumping in for a huge bomb on the mid. He does actually take him out. Oz going down very low. There's a bit of a sack coming out onto the Twig boys med, but it looks like they're able to juke that one out. TG just getting in.
I'm looking at Crybaby here. I think he's going to go for it.
I think he should, man.
Yeah, he definitely. Oh, and with the soldier away, he's going... Oh, gets denied by the scout, unfortunately. Seraph taking down Crybaby. Excellent stuff. Another mid in the favour of Twig boys.
Yeah, Twig boys mids have been very, very dominant this entire map.
Yeah.
Our predictions were horribly wrong.
I'm telling you, I was right. 5-0, mate. But yeah, I think if you're Gnome Zone here, there's solid chances of defending this. This is a really good last to defend. There's a lot of good ground that you can stay on.
But with
50% ad.
Uber.
Yeah, 50% ad.
It's pretty lethal.
Can see what work that sentry can do. If they if the Twig boys decide to push in top right again, that could be could absolutely botch the whole push. And it looks like they're going to do that here. Sentry going down straight
75% on voltage. Potential Uber if they are able to delay this point long enough.
He's holding it.
Ooh,
He's holding it hard.
It's going to come down to the wire, but unfortunately, not enough point presence from Gnome Zone. Another round, 4 rounds already. My God.
But with 13 minutes, 13 and a half left, I mean, Gnome Zone can definitely take this.
Oh, definitely. I think they just need to find their footing a bit. Maybe they're a little bit nervous. I don't know.
Yeah, but looking at this mid, Bitler's already gotten the sticky off onto Crybaby. Crybaby getting jumped by Oz. Midi as well. Big fat midi.
Absolutely insane.
Absolutely
Puts you in a grotty spot if you're Gnome Zone here, losing your demo with one of these scouts down super low as well. They have sacked in. They've tried to take out a couple gamers, and those guys have just been cleaned up. And I think they're going to have to back out.
The control point is being captured.
It's your time to shine, guys.
Yeah, that mid fight was just like over before it even began, with King hitting an absolutely massive shot onto Gnome Zone's demo.
Wow, and Bitler with some amazing pipe skin taking out TG. Excellent point presence here by the Twig boys. Crybaby is going to go down, and that is back to last once again for Gnome Zone. They need to figure this out. They need to see what they're going to do, but you know, the Twig boys are not really giving them any break. They're already peeking around corners here, trying to see what they can do.
Ace actually getting behind the point, near the spawn door somehow there, missing his shots, and Voltage hitting a nice serve.
Ooh, Dragon through some nice rockets here, but they're going to have to back off a bit because, you know, Scout's walking onto the point. They need to watch that point a little bit more. The Uber comes out from Twig boys, and Gnome Zone still have their Uber, so a little bit of a failed push there.
Another bomb coming out onto Voltage, dropping him very low, and going down to Seraph.
Voltage with a little bit of unlucky timings here. Maybe he's misclicking the right click. You know, probably the nerves, which is completely understandable.
Yeah, it's one of those things as a medic where if you force, you're going to lose all that ad, and you're stuck on your last again, you know, 3 rounds down. So it's a lot of pressure on you not to pop, but...
It's a real mental dilemma that you sort of have to work yourself through, yeah. Especially in, like, playoff brackets. Like, you're under a lot of pressure sort of automatically. And then you got that coming at you as well. It makes you very nervous. Crybaby playing a bit safer this mid. He doesn't really want to get cleaned up nice and early. His team's taken the ground now. They've cleaned up Oz very quickly, which is great. Seraph going in there. I think he might get cleaned up as well, but Ants actually jumped in, does take out Ace. It was a bit of a trade there. Seraph down super low at the health pack. He does die as well. That's 3 down, and I reckon the Twig boys will have to back out.
It's good retaliation, especially, you know, being 4 rounds down, you know, not letting them get to him too much, which is really excellent stuff here.
Bitler getting absolutely pounded,
yeah,
mate.
Bitler getting destroyed by Dragon through there.
Yeah, this is going to be a last push. I don't know, probably going to go
even Ubers. Even Ubers here, it'll probably turn to maybe some sacks and some off classes, maybe a sniper.
But they're already in and the Uber's out. But they've got the heavy here. I don't know, this can really go either way. TG is down for Gnome Zone, and you know, all the players, Bitler does go down. It's going to be huge, but with 3 people down, Gnome Zone going to have to back off. Voltage is out.
That looks very, very rushed. It's almost as if they didn't know that it was even Ubers. They were assuming to have some sort of ad there.
I think they mistimed the respawns a bit. They saw Bitler was down. They were like, yeah, we just need to go for this. We need to get a quick round. We need to start building momentum. They're a little bit too impatient there, and yeah, ultimately it didn't work out in their favour, unfortunately.
They're actually refighting 2 here. They do clean up Ace, and it looks like Oz is shortly about to go down. He does end up taking out Crybaby, though, which is probably going to trigger a push out of the other guys once they get some spawns.
With 3 players down and Dragon through on Bitler here, unable to clean up the kill, but...
Risky rocket jump there with 17 HP, oh my god.
Yeah, he's that's a Tempest gamer right there. I think if you're Gnome Zone here, this is pretty good. Like, you've managed to hold him in last there. All you really got to do is get a solid Uber trade going and build like crazy. I reckon you take this round more or less for free.
Yeah. Just got to be wary of that Susu on sniper there.
They've actually sacked Ants, who does get a lot of damage onto the med. Not enough, though.
With 9 minutes left in the round, the pressure is really building up on Gnome Zone here to make something happen.
You know, it's important that they keep calm, they don't rush their bombs. You know, excellent stuff by TG just taking down Susu.
Do you see him get pounded by Oz? Midied again.
Oh my god.
He's a machine.
Looking like a nice stalemate here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think if you're Gnome Zone here, you really need to start, like, just making an effort. Like, you've got one pick there. I think you just have to do it. I know you've got a soldier very low who's not doing much. Yeah, they have actually followed my advice. They've wandered straight in. Susu is on spy, but I don't think he's going to do much except get a good chunk of the Uber.
Oh, but he manages to pick off Ratsup with an excellent, I don't know, backstab, trick stab, who knows. Back onto Scout here. See if he can help defend this last.
Yeah, Voltage left
Voltage.
on 50 health. He's going to be chased down very easily.
Yeah, I don't like his chances of getting out of this one. Maybe.
Ooh, excellent surf, but going down to the air cannons of Susu.
Yeah, 7 minutes. I do not know the mathematics on this map. Is that doable?
No, I don't think it
think-
is.
I think, yeah, so at this point I think they'll just probably try for another round, just sort of treat this one as like,
Bit of practice.
come on, let's get our heads back into this game a little bit, you know?
Yeah, maybe try and take a round or two for a bit of momentum into the next map, but
Yeah, but they have sacked a lot of players onto Shy there, I believe, and those guys just got cleaned up. As quick as you can say, sack, really.
Just
So-
Ratsup and Voltage straight back to last once again. Very unfortunate.
yeah, this will be even Ubers, but Gnome Zone will be stuck on their last and not in a very good position to try and take another round.
We have secured the control point.
Yeah, shit, eh? Oh, wow. He's taking out Dragon through the excellent stuff. And Oz is on Sniper once again. They are hungry for this win difference of 5.
I mean, it's definitely I wouldn't know how I would describe it. A proud moment, I guess, when you force someone to lose through mercy rule. It's a bit
Yeah.
it's a bit more strong, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Big confidence boost.
yeah, exactly. I mean, like once you're in playoffs, like, I mean, maybe I'm thinking a bit too deeply about it, but psychological stuff is like very important at this point. You're playing
Yeah.
3 long maps, you know. If you can demoralize them, they start tilting. You got a better chance of the next map, you know.
Yeah. You know, the Gnome Zone trying to push out here. Looking relatively successful. The Uber does come out from the blue team, and Gnome Zone's last is right exposed. They need to cap this point straight away before any players can run behind.
But it looks like they're going to get it, and they've got full ad here as well, so I think they'll probably just take that one straight on through choke. Depending. Depends if I can get some ground.
Yeah, it looks like they've pretty much taken mid here, and they still got a fairly 60% ad. Still got a fairly large ad, so they should be trying to push forward here, and trap in the combo as they're still kind of sitting in choke.
The Uber does come out from Gnome Zone, and Crybaby bombs through the choke here, seeing if he can, pick up any players. Scout knocked down to like half health, but ultimately, I think that was a bit of a waste of Uber there, unfortunately. Like, maybe should have waited a little bit. But it does push them out. So they do get the point presence, which is good.
Yeah, you're right, but the way I'm looking at it is like, regardless of the fact that you're sort of not going to be winning this map, you need to, in this sort of situation, like down a few rounds, you got to sort of use more aggressively rather than defensively.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess they dropped Jebby. Like he overextended a little or just got pounded. So their Uber would have been a bit shit. But when you're just using to defend, when you need to push, then it's just a wasted Uber.
Yeah, that Uber was forced pretty far back. Crybaby barely even got onto twig, and he jumped. So bit of a useless Uber, unfortunately.
Look, there's 3 minutes 50. Both teams have Uber here. Oz coming in, trying to get a bit of a force out. He does get cleaned up. So does Ace.
And people on the point again. He's so close, but no, they don't get to get that win difference of 5. Amazingly, 100% charge from Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, he still had. Didn't even notice.
Yeah, I don't think they're actually aware of what was going on there. That's a bit unfortunate. With 3 minutes left, this could be a potential round. It looks like it'll be 75% at, and potentially a free second point if they play it correctly.
Just looking at another stalemate here. I think Ants is looking. He wants to get a bomb in. He wants to do something. He's already got his soldier down there, so it's not really too much. You know, the spam rockets. They are going to be taking it in anyway. Ants up on the bridge here. Excellent ground. Onto. Ooh, just misses.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty scrappy push, if I'm perfectly honest. Crybaby the only one left. He might try for a hero play, but he's getting very low on health.
Oh, Dragon Fruit's behind. This could be interesting here. Misses the first rocket, unfortunately. He's going to... Oh! So unfortunate. Dragon Fruit. Bad luck, man.
Yeah, he went in for the jump, but he did get cleaned up. It's just part of life, isn't it?
That Uber was messy to say the least. I'm pretty sure there were 2 players down when they used, and then they lost Ants during the Uber.
Well, like I said, I think at this point they're just sort of trying out other things a little bit, you know, just trying to wrap their heads around, okay, yes, we've lost this map, but what can we do differently, you know?
Yeah, you may as well, you know, just try, like, strategies and stuff to, you know, employ on them for the next map here. But to tell you the truth, guys, I'm a little bit worried for Gnome Zone here. With Badlands, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the way this map turned out. Whose map pick was this, by the way?
This was Gnome Zone's map pick, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very concerning.
And this was their first pick as well, it should be mentioned, so... But, I don't know if there's any maps that they were especially keen on pre this one, because they banned Sunshine and then had Process banned away from them by the Twig boys. So I don't know if they're Process Kings or... I have no idea.
Yeah, I know, it looks like we're just going to be playing out this last minute here, seeing if you can fit in any cool air shots or anything like that.
If they hold the mid at the end, then technically they win, don't they?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So yeah, I think it's probably safe to say not much is going to change on this this map in the last 40 seconds. Mind you, voltage goes down. Seraph manages to walk pretty much straight in and just delete him. And
I think they don't have enough time to roll it to their last, unfortunately. They will not be getting the win difference win. Oh, excellent air shot.
The whole team went for the air shot there, mate. So yeah, I'm happy to call it. 10 seconds left. That is the first map, Logjam, 5-1 to the Twig boys.
That's actually very concerning, seeing as that was Gnome Zone's pick.
It might have just been a throw-off pick, you know? Like, people pick, like, Kalinka and stuff, you know? Because then it's just like, well, if no one knows the map, then maybe we can just use our DM, you know? But, let's get these logs up. I believe they're up on the stream so we can talk about it. Looking at the damage, Bitler pulling through the big fat 10,429. That's 341 DPM for those of you keeping count at home. Followed closely by Crybaby with 8,768. That's 287. And Seraph bringing up the rear in the top 3 with 7,926 or 259 DPM. Looking at the deaths, it looks like Shy or Shiloh. I'm still not certain which one is actually playing. Coming through on the minimum, just one less than his or her opposite on the other side, with Voltage coming through with 8 deaths. Not a hell of a lot to really look at. I'm seeing a fat amount of damage taken on Crybaby, taking 9,227 or 303 damage taken a minute. As far as frags go, Seraph pulling through with 32 is pretty fat. Big shout out to Jebby and Susu coming through with 24, TG with 25 and Bitler with 22. Yeah, that's about it. I haven't looked at the med stats, but
quite even med stats here. We got 15 assists from Voltage, 16 from Shy, deaths 8 and 7. So they're quite relevant on that in that regard. I can't find the heals though because my eyes are terrible.
Just busted.
Yeah,
it's rough as guts. So both teams had 3 drops as well, which that's a high number, but this is 2 teams playing at the top of their division. Like both teams are obviously going to be able to get away with a bit more than you'd expect out of like a normal season match.
Yeah. Yeah. Again,
I want to call out the Twig boys though. They lost 2 major advantages, whereas Gnome Zone actually lost none. It's Shy Med? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, apologies about that as well. Yeah,
I was looking at the roster and I couldn't figure it out, and I was like, that looks like Shy, but I don't want to call the wrong person.
Yeah.
All right, I'll lock that one in, Eddie. Not a problem.
Yeah, Badlands here. Hey, I'm kind of. I'll be honest. I'm rooting for Gnome Zone on this one, but I think the Twig boys are just going to take this. Like Badlands, I remember when I used to scream the Twig boys a little bit. They would always pick Badlands. They love this map.
Yeah, this was Twig's pick. That said, I think, just the individual players, at least on the old Gnome Zone there, I've seen them all pop off on Badlands at least once or twice.
Yeah.
Even Dragon, for a relatively unsung player, hasn't been around all that long. I've seen him slap people to death in bugs, man, specifically on this map, So, yeah. So, I'm not sure if default's even there, but I might ask you guys again. How do you feel about predictions?
Yeah, to reiterate, I think there's, I want to say there's hope for Gnome Zone. There definitely is. They just got to sort it out. They got to really tread lightly here and, make sure they're making the right plays. Not getting caught up, playing their own game. They got to get caught in playing the game as a team.
I'm back. Sorry about that. What did I miss?
Oh, we were just asking what you reckon about your prediction for this map, mate.
I unfortunately think Twig's gonna take this map. I'd really like to see a third map because these teams have been very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, me personally, I reckon Gnome Zone's actually going to take this one 4-3. Just feel it in my waters.
Well, you were right last time, Snazzy. So I hope you're right again.
I was pretty close, wasn't I? So yeah, I reckon Gnome Zone will take this one 4-3. I don't know. We'll just we'll wait for them to sort this one out. I might actually take a quick leave of absence to go make a coffee. I've had a fairly long day, so carry the cast, would you?
Yeah, we'll keep them entertained or try our best to. Yeah, I hope everyone in the ozfortress community had a lovely day. We're going live now, apparently. Are we live? Oh, alright, easy done. Oh, wow, yes. We are going live, and Snazzy is away. So just you and me on this one, default. Who are you going to be watching this mid?
I'm going to be watching Bitler.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Bitler as well, Seeing what he can do on Badlands. I can tell he really likes this map. Taking a house roll out, which is excellent. Getting a mid just before the other team's demo. Excellent damage onto their train there. It's getting pressured early on, but TG going down, Seraph. And Ants bombs in and just misses the rocket. Oh my god.
That was very messy. Dragon through going weak down, trying to defend someone walking through shithouse, and then voltage dropping down to half health and being shoved back into house really hurt the position that Gnome Zone were needing to take there.
Yeah. And wow, both soldiers actually sacking in from the Twig boys, and they're gonna try and push out here, but again, it's Badlands. How do you push out of a Badlands last? TG going out on an excellent trap by Bitler. Good stuff there. Looking like another race here. Both Ubers on both teams.
Yeah, that looked like it didn't even look like Gnome Zone wanted to push there. It looks like they just wanted to put some traps up on bats and
maybe get a bit of lobby presence or something like that, you know, yeah. I think
do we have a spy up on Ace, or is he checking?
Oh, Ace, yes, on the last here, Cloak and Dagger. Very sneaky. And TG is actually on spy as well.
We've got 2 spies currently playing right now.
If both of them backstab the medic at the same time, and someone owes me like $5, I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Susu
Ace just missing out on the med pick there. Oh my god.
With 2 picks though, they should go for this Uber exchange and try and play point here.
Yeah, but the demo down is going to be missing out on a lot of point presence. They do have a Pyro though, which is doing some excellent work in the denials there. The respawns will be coming in soon. Crybaby is up just now, so looking like a failed push from the Twig boys. Gnome Zone holding their ground. And now I think they'll be able to push out of last, which is something you don't get to see on Badlands.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with that Uber exchange, but Gnome Zone were just not pressured to use their Uber until a little point pressure was done, and then just dropping onto point with a Pyro, really.
Yeah, it was very smart by Voltage there to you know, pop it late. That was he held that very well, and we're going to be going into mid here. Gnome Zone trying to getting some ground here. I don't think the Twig boys will they contest. I don't know. Probably not here. There's too much presence already. Oh, but Oz is on sniper, and he gets absolutely mulched.
Yeah, you really need to be scared of Oz's off classes. He's played quite a bit of sniper and spy already.
Yeah. Yeah, if he gets a good position, you know, he will make that shot count. Ooh, Ace forcing the... Excellent pop by Voltage, actually. Oh my god, he was about to go down to a fat rocket there from Ace, but popping just in time. Seconds away from dropping that Uber. The Twig boys do have basically a full Uber advantage now, so it's up to Gnome Zone to try and get this bit of a rush into last, see if they can get any huge frags.
Dragon through getting the force.
He does go down to his own rocket, but excellent stuff though. They've dropped too many
Voltage,
players though.
Yeah, Voltage going down there, that was a bit of a positioning issue there on the side of Gnome Zone.
I think they're going to try initiate a backup here, but oh, TG is around, but nah, too many lingering players, too many goblins. Does manage to get the 1v1 onto Seraph, excellent stuff. Yeah, just kind of lurking around here. I'm like,
with Shy currently down, it looks like it'll be 30 ad on the side of Gnome Zone, so they could potentially
as well
build this.
Yeah, this is going to be a big advantage for the Gnome Zone boys.
Oz actually getting caught in a fight in lobby, getting out with 50 health.
Yeah, I don't know, hey, like, push back to last year, looking like a reset. Oz does respawn, he's on sniper. I don't know if he's going to land a shot or not, but
Gnome Zone have ad here, so they, Twig really needs to be looking at, off classes. Yeah, they've already got Pyros and Sentries, so...
Jebby is in, but unfortunately he gets a little bit disconnected there. The Pyro making great use. Excellent stuff by Oz.
Yeah, the Pyro just standing in between the Medic and Demo and their Scout. And just stopping the Uber from actually flashing that Scout again. And, full ad and 2-player ad.
Yeah, Twig boys, they're going to try make something of this in break the hold of the Badlands last. Pushing out here. Gnome Zone going to hold on just for a little bit longer, but ultimately it looks like they're going to, unfortunately, Crybaby going down as they try to back out there. Probably stayed in a little bit too long.
Yeah, that looked like a nice shot. I'm not sure if that was a wall shot or an air shot, but it gets the job done in the end.
Yeah, good rockets. Force, excellent force by Dragon Fruit. Very, very sneaky play there. Bitler's going to jump in and try to get the retaliation here. It's just a three-man combo, a sniper, scout, and the medic. Crybaby has spawned in the forwards, but I think he's going to, oh no, yeah, he back spawns, I'm pretty sure.
I felt that pop by Shy was a little bit scared.
Yeah.
They were still on 100 health when they popped, so it was a little bit... I could have been milked a little bit more, in my opinion.
Oh, wow.
I was actually Minecrafting a team of ants.
Yeah, Ants getting absolutely mojanged out of out of one of their excellent stuff by Oz. Oh my god, voltage does go down, unfortunately.
This looks like it could potentially be the first round. I think Snazzy is back now as well.
I am. I apologise.
No, that's still good, man. Is it a good cough?
It's instant, so...
So no. Fair enough.
But looking at this one, it seems like...
the Uber used by Chai there got absolutely nothing done.
Yeah, Seraph's on the point. Can they stop this in time?
Ooh,
millimeters
that was dangerous.
Away. Oh my god.
Yeah, putting a heavy on point now. That was risky. It looks like a 30, maybe 20% ad if Voltage builds this.
I think they're too fearful to push out, though. I would be. Absolutely.
Yeah, with that amount of time on point, you've definitely got to expect Oz going for a sack and coming up on Spy or Sniper or some sort of off-class to get a bit of point play now.
Absolutely. But it looks like a fairly even keel so far. You're actually seeing TG on Spy again. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, he got spotted out, unfortunately.
Yeah. Got cleared very quickly.
Susu hitting him with the question mark.
Ooh. Gotta love that question mark. And yeah, just like
BM never hurt anyone. Ace is actually running the shotgun.
That's interesting for Roma, or maybe he's playing pocket this map. Shotgun does go alright on Badlands though, so you don't need to do too much jumping around.
Something to be said about running shotgun on Roma though. I gotta be clear. I think just the ability to clean up. Bit of damage onto Shy there. She is having to back out.
Yeah,
manages
getting forced by ants.
Yeah, manages to avoid dying though, which is, I suppose, a good thing in any situation. Seraph actually going behind. They haven't capped 2 yet. Good thing Jebby's still back there. He's so about to 100% LG, this kid, man.
The Jebinator, the Quake champion, is he going to be able to
Sniper actually in choke.
I don't know if I would have taken that fight if I was him, but...
Yeah, Seraph's, being a little bit of an imposter behind enemy lines. It's going to be dangerous for Gnome Zone if they're not careful. I predict Voltage might get forced here, but it really depends, eh?
Yeah, just collapsing onto the players on point.
Maybe going in for the bomb there. Does he manage to get the pipe? No, he doesn't, unfortunately.
It's alright, there's 3 players down and Gnome Zone still has a 50% advantage. I mean, just bully them out of mid, and then keep pushing. Yeah. This is perfect for them, really. Yeah, they've got players back up.
Going down very low there, not popping.
Yeah, he's got balls of steel, man. Look at him.
He knows how to hold me well, I'll tell you that much.
But they're rapidly running out of advantage, so I think they might want to play this one a little bit slower. It looks like they are coming straight in. Ace actually getting straight through on Voltage. Voltage going down very low, but he does surf it out.
Voltage not popping again.
Fearless, my god.
And they got the Uber out. This is so good. They got the Uber out of Shy there. Oz is behind and no one's actually spotted him yet, so I think they're probably going to get forced out here.
Looking dangerous again. Oh, wow.
No, getting denied.
They did, however, lose their demo. Looks like Seraph might go down here as well. Voltage finally using.
Voltage popping. I don't think that pop was needed.
He was a bit close to the scout there. I think he panicked a little.
Yeah.
Right on the tail end of it.
He probably thought, mate, I've I've done it 3 times. If I go for like the 4th save of Uber, I'm gonna drop. So
it's probably pushing your luck, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that looks like it's going to be a little bit of a reset. Shy does have a solid 40-ish percent advantage, but I'm not sure if they really want to push out here because they have got the sentry up on last and like.
Seraph getting out of bats by the skin of his teeth there. The sentry is on last. They're going to try push you out and I guess keep one up at
Pushing
last.
out through trash here. Getting bombed by ants.
That was a fat bomb. Unfortunately, there just wasn't enough damage there from his other teammates to kind of make anything. The Bidler is extremely low. TJ's going
I don't know if you clocked this. Oz is behind. He's straight onto Voltage. Voltage going down very low. It does look like he does get the frag.
Dying.
He cleans up. He gets cleaned up for it. He's got all of their players down very low. I'm not sure what the Gnome Zone plan is here. I think they're trying to get a bit of a frag, but they got to watch that sentry, man.
Yeah, I don't think this is doable with the respawns coming in and full Uber ad up for the Twig boys. They're going to have to back off and once again another reset. Who will win the bad lanes, you know?
I think it was a bit of a trade-off because their med hasn't been able to heal for this whole time as well. So they lost a good 25-30% ad they still would have been dis-ad, but they would have had a bit sooner. So I think they just tried for it anyway, hoping that there wouldn't be a sentry or something there, and obviously that didn't work out for them. I think they need to be fearful of the advantage here as well and just back out. Yeah, that's the strategy. Oz actually in behind again. He does end up taking out Jebby.
Dropping Voltage down to 30 health.
Yeah, they're going to have to be really careful here. He's Dragon through, going to be able to go for one of these sneaky bombs. But the team pushing through house, no, he wasn't expecting that. Very smart to not go through choke there. The Uber does come out from Shy though, and that is going to be a 60%.
An engineer actually in house with the crits on the is it rescue
Frontier Justice, and he cleans up the demo man with it as well. It's pretty solid. That's pretty fat, man. It's a genuinely powerful weapon.
Yeah, no, it's
Voltage going down super low. He's caught under Grey Bridge there. Ace is very close to him. He does end up having to use. He's trying to keep Dragon through alive. It looks like they're going to try to chase Shy here, who's more or less on her own with the demo. The scouts are just coming in, but I think they're going to be able to clean her up, maybe?
7 health?
No, I think she's
unlucky.
gotten out, but that's fine for the Gnome Zone here. I think they're actually doing fine.
Yeah,
Voltage actually hitting an arrow there.
Oh, wow. But yeah, Bill was down for a bit there, so they weren't able to properly set up a second. Dragon through on the spy, excellent point presence. Jebby's getting up there as well.
Both teams fighting in trash here, though. It's pretty bizarre.
EG is behind and is about to lock onto Bitler. But he's actually going to lock onto Shy. Unfortunately, leaving it a little bit too late there. What can you do, though? Yeah, just both sides just up for Gnome Zone, and that's it. They're probably going to last.
Ian's going for a quick sack onto the med, doesn't end up doing much with it. Bitler just cleaned him up with a clean double pipe, I believe it was. And you got Ace really forward here. I think they know he's around because they're looking about pretty fearfully. But, no, I don't think they... No, they have spotted him, never mind. I was going to say he's about to take out Voltage, but he does end up getting away by the skin of his teeth. Yeah, he went down very low for a moment there.
Sentry coming up in TG here, excellent stuff. Playing it safe. I like the Sentry and Pyro combo. I think having a Sentry up is much more useful than a heavy out because then you can just sit in spawn and change the scout when you can destroy it. The Uber does from Shy, and Voltage is still at 70%. I don't know if they're going to be able to get in time with this, but they've managed to delay it enough to hold on here. numbers dropping out for the Twig boys.
Yeah, it was a really good hold, I think, for Gnome Zone there, and they've kept a lot of their players up, so they should be able to cap 2 here, if not middle. With Susu getting a really late spawn, it's possible they convert this. So they didn't deny anyone, but they have a huge advantage, and I think if they take this through house and just pound, like the Twig boys, they're very forward here. They really should not be here. Ace has just seen them though, so they're having to back up. Really should have gone quicker there. Looks like they've been forced in house, but they have actually managed to get through. Shy going down super low.
And now it's
behind them.
The counter bomb.
Cleaned up. Shy managed to get out of that one, man.
That is
Oz, the best gamer of all time.
Amazing headshot onto Crybaby there. Going down to Ants, but the damage has been done already.
Yeah. So, even with this ad, though, I think they're not really going to fight too. I think Ace might come out and go for a sack. And the rest of the guys are coming. They're coming in off a thingo. What do you call that?
Here comes the boys, and they are rolling in here. Excellent public presence, considering they have 2 down at the time of
yeah, I'll take over while Big Fella's internet is shitting the bed. Looks like they've managed to take that second area pretty convincingly, and they've cleaned up most of the gamers on the side of Gnome Zone. Voltage gone down, he was just a bit too far forward. Same sort of mistake that Shy was making earlier.
Forcing out Shy there.
Yeah, TG actually managed to get in behind them though in all the confusion after that push into mid. Get the force out, which has brought it back to equal.
It looks like Twig will get second here. So hopefully we'll be able to see some sort of off-class come out from the side of Twig to try and break this stalemate.
I think that's the only team that would run an off-class here. I'm not sure. If you're Gnome Zone, do you want to commit to a hold? Do you want to turtle this, like with a sentry, or do you just try to maintain the ability to push? It looks like they've chosen to commit to it. Yeah, they've got a sentry up.
Yeah, they've got a spy as well. I feel like Badlands last is there's a lot of pressure on you to push out, but it's so difficult to.
Absolutely. The sentry did get spammed out pretty easily from May. So it looks like they've committed to just the spy.
Susu standing on point here, getting a lot of cap time by going down.
Look, losing 2 players there I think is a bad spot to be.
Definitely. Yeah, they've lost both scouts now, so this is going to be a turnaround and runaway sort of moment.
Hello, can you hear me? Is my internet slightly better?
That's much better, mate.
Easy done. Gotta love the NBN, boys.
But yeah, it looks like Crybaby's gotten behind them. He was probably going to be able to lock him out. He does get the Uber out of Shy.
Excellent bomb there. That was so smart there. And all Bitler's going to get caught in this. He does jump out.
I think he's able to get away.
Oh, wow. Insane trades. Back and forth here. Excellent stuff from both teams. Seriously.
Shoot, Seraph! Oh my god! He was on 4 health standing still for like 5 seconds.
Wow, and
there's actually a back cap going on. Ace back there. He does manage to get it in time. Still a very scrappy fight on second here. Looks like Voltage is sort of caught in the corner on his lonesome.
Really bad for Gnome Zone.
Gnome Zone getting caught in trash there and just getting spammed out.
And this might actually be the round. However,
one player
they
up,
haven't
but they
capped
don't
2.
have second. Yeah, Bitler's in last with Oz and Shy for no reason here.
And they're caught behind the point rather than actually spawn camping them properly. So I think this might actually turn out
very bad. I don't think that they realised that they didn't have second there.
It didn't work out in their favour at all. If they had just capped second, waited for Uber, that would have been a confirmed round, guaranteed.
Yeah,
but because of that, we are still on 0-0. I'm predicting
Susu's in behind. No one's at last. That's the round, mate. That's the round. They can't stop him.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
an anticlimactic ending to that fucking 21-minute round.
Yeah, that's actually ridiculous. That round lasted 21 minutes.
Oh my god. That's actually hurt my feelings.
I was about to call, boys. I was about to ask you guys, is this going to go to golden cap on like 0-0? But no, it's probably going to go to golden cap on 1-1 now, after we see what happens on this mid here.
Double bomb coming out on the side of Gnome Zone, picking up the med there.
Excellent arrows by Shy, man, managing to keep the team nice and healthy throughout the whole fight there, and complete wipe from Gnome Zone. This might equate to another round here, and maybe I guess the momentum is really flowing in the way of the Twig boys here. I think they found their footing on Badlands finally.
Yeah, I mean, after a 21-minute round, you'd hope that you've got a fake idea how you want to play the map a little bit. But with this huge advantage here, I think the odds are pretty good for them getting this round. However, there is a Pyro ready to push them all back. I don't think they know he's there either. Oh, they have actually pushed through top left, which was very smart of them, dodging that Pyro entirely.
Bit of a disaster, that Pyro play.
Yeah, very disastrous. But he's getting a bit of damage off, not really doing a hell of a lot.
It's just not going to be enough.
Yeah, that call to take the Uber through left was a very smart decision.
Yeah, very clever. I mean, you sort of expect a Pyro on last there in that sort of situation. But, you know, 8 minutes left. Boys can do this. I'm telling you. I told you 4-3, didn't I? There'll be quick rounds.
Yeah.
Looking at this mid, though. Both teams sort of taking their side. I was actually coming straight through.
Oh, it's going in.
He takes out voltage.
Oh.
Both meds going down.
Excellent.
And it looks like... I think
Gnome
Gnome Zone's actually got the advantage here. He's actually killing himself with a taunt kill. So...
What?
But Jebby got the credit for it, which is... That looks really good for him in the feed. Yeah, see? Gnome Zone, I'm telling you, they're taking it. They're taking it. With both hands. They're capping that second. They've actually got a little bit of ad as well. They've got about a 10% advantage. No, it's not much, but it might make a difference. Is it crits ad?
Yeah, it's crits ad. We're going to hopefully see a fat crits come out from Crybaby. I'm looking forward to seeing this.
I hope they lose now. I hate running crits, man. Oz is actually behind them now. I don't think they know that he's there. He's in-house. He's sort of crouch walking through, just having a gander.
Jumping
he's
into
through,
lobby now, getting
voltage.
right onto the... Dropping voltage.
Wow, they're completely botching that push for the Gnome Zone. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems Gnome Zone is just unable to keep an eye on their flank properly. Oz has got behind a number of times.
Yeah, Oz is really manipulating the flank like very well. I don't know if you all have noticed, but Ratsup, or Jebby as I've been calling him like all game, he's actually got himself up on that lamp there. I don't think anyone's seen him. I was walking straight past. I think he might actually go for a back cap here. There is still a sentry. I don't think he knows about it. Oh, he's so...
Oh!
Rat soup there, walking in a last like a Chinese property investor. Excellent stuff. Oh my god.
The cooked last point. He manages to hide behind that tiny little fucking...
Played them harder than a Soviet chess set. Excellent stuff there by
Good
Jebby.
lord. What a man. Looking at this mid though, I mean, going off that, maybe they'll use some of this momentum to their advantage. I was actually looking to come through shithouse again. He's straight through. He does get cleaned up this time. This is looking really good. Ant's going in for a bomb. He gets a lot of damage off, but not much happening. Bitler down super low. He's going to have to back out. Ace going for a counter bomb. He takes out voltage. Not a good spot to be in, but he does get cleaned up.
Shy
very, very low.
Going down.
Dead. And it's just Susu. He manages to take out Bitler, but Susu's down
He's
super low.
Yeah,
he gets cleaned up. And that's the mid.
The excellent retaliation by Gnome Zone here. Absolutely amazing stuff by them.
And if someone picks up their med, I think they're going to have a little bit of an advantage. They didn't pick up their med though. So that's roughly even, maybe a little bit of a dis-ad. I was actually behind on 2 here. I think he thought the med would be in, but he's going to get cleaned up.
Voltage.
Yeah, Oz gets cleaned up.
I think they're determined to at least give the crits play like a go, you know, like a proper fair go, which is
I can see it, man. If you crits your demo from lower there, you can get a fat sticking onto the med.
Yeah. Just got to be wary of the pyro. Make sure you don't
Yeah.
send all that damage back in your own direction.
But the Pyro's not going to be expecting crits. He's expecting Uber. He's expecting to block an Uber. So he's probably not going to be in the most advantageous position to stop
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
And here
Crits
it
coming
comes.
out
The crits
through
is
main
coming.
now.
He pops the crits off.
Oh,
He
here
doesn't
we
hit the
go.
mid yet.
Oh,
They've cleaned up 2 players with the crits though, and they don't. There's
Wow.
no Uber to fight on the other side. This is brilliant. It's just
looking
Bitler
like
and,
another round here. Oh, excellent
mate.
Oh.
stuff.
I told you,
Gnome
quick
Zone,
round.
Bringing
Quick rounds,
it back.
boys.
it is warming up with 3 minutes 55 remaining. We do not know what is going to happen here. 2-2 for both teams. Coming into this mid here.
I think I might have to take over for you again, Goose. Sorry. Looking at this one though, both
option.
teams are here. Looks like all of Twig has opted for shithouse. They're coming through. They're doing a lot of damage. Bitler does go down. So does Crybaby. It looks like a pretty abortive mid if you're Gnome Zone. Oz with another fat midi. But yeah, Voltage manages to get out, so I think that's okay. You might be able to hold last here. You just got to be fearful of Oz already in the last
very
year.
large disad though. He was not connected with players who were running out, so Twig could still potentially use this Uber in.
Yeah.
40
If they get a
looks like.
pyro and a heavy up though,
Yeah. That
they're on 70. It's not bad. You're not going to get time for a sentry, man. No fucking way. Get off that class. He might have it level 2 actually. They got a heavy as well.
Coming up.
Yeah. It's not looking too
interesting.
we have another spy coming up on the side of Oz on spy again.
At the moment, though, I think I'd be hesitant to waste time. I think they know he's spy, though. They just check classes.
Ants was on
They
spawn checking classes.
They do. If you look, Jebby's there.
I was just going
standing
for a play
there
now.
too. Mate!
Missing to
There you
stab
go.
on the demo there.
Yeah, he was having a bit of a spy check, so I think they checked the classes just to see.
Yeah,
Ants going
was
down on the
spawn.
counter sack. He's got a really long spawn, too.
It's going to be a reset here. If I was Gnome Zone, I would just play this one extremely safe.
Yeah,
Bring it
2
to Golden
minutes.
Cap.
2 minutes left in the round. I wouldn't be even looking to push out of last here.
Heck, I'd get a heavy up as well. They've got a sentry and a pyro. I'd get the 3 defensive classes.
I mean, with a minute 30 left, like, you really don't want to be committing to, okay, let's just turtle last until we hit Golden Cap, because that ends badly, 9 times out of 10. But I think that might be what they're sort of attempting to do.
Yeah. Oz coming up sniper, and I'm
With the
pretty sure
Huntsman.
Ants actually checked him. So
Yeah, he has got Huntsman though,
spamming
Oh my
the
God.
Huntsman.
going for the hero shot. Minute 13 left, fellas. Can I work in some Joker quote? Oh, I'll do my best. Yeah, Oz is trying to get this shot off. He's managed to bully himself all the way in on the left side. He does take a lot of damage. The Uber comes out. They do clean up Oz here. The sentry took forever to go down, so the Uber's been pretty much soaked up entirely by it, which is fantastic. Voltage still has his. It's going to be a matter of cleaning
TG's
up
got crits
Demo
as
here.
well.
Yeah, this is... Yeah.
Golden Cap for sure.
Yeah, can you cap last to last in 40 seconds? You can't.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think
not
you
on
can.
this.
Not on Badlands, at least.
Yeah, no way. So yeah, that's going to be a golden cap. I'm fucking hyped, mate.
Oh, this is great.
Voltage actually pushing out of last here. I don't support peeking and getting Ace, who was waiting for an arrow on Sidespire.
Well, he got one. So...
Just not the right one.
Any more last minute Huntsman? Oh, he gets a sentry!
But with 2 seconds left, still a chance, no longer. So that is going to be the golden cap. Now, for anyone, I don't think there's anyone, but do we need to describe the golden cap? I don't think we do.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it for the kids.
Well, have at it, mate. I'm going to get some logs up.
Easy done. So pretty much, to everyone that doesn't know, Golden Cap is just 1 round, and as soon as someone caps the last point, that's it. There's no time limit. So if there's a stalemate for like a year, it's up to like whoever's PC is gonna turn off first, pretty much.
Do they still have the rule where if you hold mid at the end of the 10 minutes, you win the round?
Yes.
Win the golden cap? Yep. So
yes, sir.
if the points are even, like they are now, 2-2, and the timer runs out, we switch to a golden cap. And then golden cap is basically the first one to capture the enemy's last, or the first one to hold the midpoint until the round timer runs out, wins the map.
Yeah, but anyway, having a quick look at these logs. Oz pulling through with a fat 23 kills. That's the top of the survey. He did die 24 times for it though, so I'm going to have to talk to him about his efficiency. TG coming through with 22 for 18, and then Bitler following closely with 22 for 14. Having a quick gaze at the damage stats. Oz again at the top, 8,970. That's 302 for you guys counting at home. Crybaby coming through with 7,837, which is 264, and Ace following with 7,254. I'm not going to talk any more about these logs because we're going into this golden cap, I believe. But suffice to say, that was a fairly even game. I think you guys saw that yourselves.
Yeah, I'm nervous for these guys, man. Like, for both teams, I'm really feeling it for them,
Absolutely. Coming into this one, both teams. It's coming down to the wire here if you're Gnome Zone, because if you don't win this, I mean, you're relegated to the lower page.
Crybaby getting in first, getting the first sticky onto the middle of it. They actually do decide to go through their shit out, so that's going to be a real demo down pick for the Twig boys.
I think they need to reconsolidate here because everyone's fairly low on both teams. Voltage needs to get his players around him and just keep them buffed up. They've got to focus down Seraph here and then they win this mid.
Yeah, Shy is committed here, so if they chase this, they could potentially just win the round.
Nah, Shy's out. They're not
they
catching
just
that.
let Shy walk out. That's
Yeah, they're not catching that. No way.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, Voltage!
Oh no.
Seraph winning the 2v1. That's ridiculous.
I think they're going to get caught out here though. A lot of damage on the Shy. She's gone down to 70. Dragonfru might go for the old hero play here.
Ants is behind it as well.
I think Seraph has just won that round for them.
Potentially, who knows, eh? Well, Dragonfru absolutely ignoring the soldiers there to go
full
for the
ad
medic.
on the side of Shy, hitting a nice serve.
Dragonfru's, he saved it. He saved it.
No, Shy popped.
Shy popped? That's
Shy
great.
popped.
Alright, get a goddamned heavy. There you go. There he is.
Spawners
100%
in one.
LG. A lot of time on cap already. It's already
committing to
half
this
cap. The heavy's gone down.
Oh, this isn't
Sticky's on point here.
Come down to the wire
They
here.
cleaned up the demo. The scouts on the point. They're going to have to clean him up.
Oh,
GG's. GG's.
that's game.
Yeah, I guess they got what they deserved, hey? There's your Joker quote, Garbo.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate there. Both scouts just, letting the nerves get to him, feeling the pressure of that 2v1 there. Seraph, keeping his score, excellent stuff by him.
Seraph just went insane there. I'm actually unsure about how he won that, but
I think he just used the props and stuff to his advantage because he sort of he disconnected the two of them just enough to be able to clean up one and then the other. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He still had to hit some hero shots.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to detract from it, man, but I think it was a combo of brain and aim there.
Yeah, Seraph and Shy at one point were caught near shithouse, so I just assumed Voltage would be yelling at his scouts to kind of walk forward and trap them in that little corner. But yeah, Seraph just, I guess, outplaying both scouts.
Yeah. So I gather we're going to do some interviews.
I unfortunately will not be able to stay around. I've been delaying homework that is due an hour ago, so...
Good choice, good choice. Alright, I don't think there's much point talking about the logs for that one round because all the numbers will be wonky as anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, Default. You got any shout-outs before you run off?
Yeah, I'll shout out my team, #for Josh.
Why don't you shoot yourself instead?
Absolute pleasure casting with your default, man.
I'll catch you around, brother. All right. So, do we need to just while we're getting all these players in, let's calm down a bit. Let's talk about that game.
Yeah, that was exciting.
I think both teams were sort of a bit more warmed up and ready to go by the time we hit into that one.
Yeah, Badlands was way less sloppy than Logjam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
There
not
was
just
still
by
a couple-
Gnome Zone.
Yeah, there was still a couple really scrappy fights, but it's just all part of it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hello, friends.
let's get some of these interviews going, shall we?
Yeah, how are we feeling after that match, guys?
Easy.
No, Ozzy, don't say that.
Reformed.
I'm Zerg.
How's-
mate. There's no
How's it
reformation.
going, boys?
What's up,
Yeah,
man?
good. Just
Well,
slammed,
talk to me.
slammed an open team.
Talk to me. I want to talk to the losers first. And I hate to call you that, but
What?
how do you feel? How are you feeling? Because obviously you're not knocked out, but it's a bit of a rough spot for you guys to be in, isn't it?
Well, to be honest, we're feeling pretty great. This was the outcome we were looking for. So, well, I mean, I can't say it's ideal, but you know, it's the upper bracket, so we still have a chance in playoffs. We'll be watching the lower bracket finals closely, but yeah, we're definitely not giving up. Situation wasn't ideal, but I feel like we made the most of it.
Yeah, you did about as well as I think you really could, especially on that second map.
What the hell, man? So
That was a
toxic.
very surprising result.
No, I don't mean.
Nah,
I don't mean
it's
in terms of you guys losing. I mean you played really well.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Both teams did. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wanted to give them some hope in the second map so we can crush their dreams.
Yeah, those were some epic off
Okay.
crosses, dude. Absolute legend.
Oz, don't.
Sorry.
Oh, Jevy's here. How's it going, man?
Great.
Oh, it was Jim.
Must was so good, Jebby. Just lost
I
the game.
loved your back cap there. That was
Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah.
where else did you
It was so
Yeah.
weird. Jevy's just like, I'm gonna go for a back cap, and I was gonna say like, what do you mean? We're holding second, and he just like caps the point. Like what?
with the sentry, dude. That was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a really good cap.
I was actually
That was
fun
fat.
with it.
I was like, I looked at that spot like 6 months ago. I was like, no one's ever going to use that little bird ledge thing. You know, like-
Jebby, dude, you like waltzed into that last like a Chinese property investor. That was like excellent stuff, you know. Like I've never seen that before, you know.
What the hell,
What?
Goose?
What? What do you
There's
mean? What the
nothing wrong
hell?
with that. Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whenever it gets so
Yeah.
PC all the time.
He's saying
Jesus
he's
Christ.
here for a hostile takeover, which is what he did. So
Yeah. It's precise. Thank you.
Jesus.
So while we're at it, Sarah, are you here, mate?
Yeah.
Talk to me about how you managed to win that 2v1. and
Oh my
therefore
God.
I just kept doing
Bro,
360s, hoping that I hit a
It's
shot.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
Bro, it was like there was so much. People were saying like, "Don't get greedy, don't get greedy, don't get greedy." I don't understand how Surf wins those 2v1s, dude.
I sat back because he was literally like, I was like, okay, he's like 2 health, he's not gonna win this, and I'm like, I'm backing out, and he's like, oh, he gets a kill, I might just walk back in slowly, and then, oh, okay, you got another kill. I just addressed Seraph, he's just the carry. That's a
Luck
mage.
is skill.
Yeah. So when are we offloading the memes, Oz?
I'm literally like sending a couple in main shit talk on Zerg Fortress right now. I've
Oh,
already
sick,
put like
sick.
I've
I
already-
actually, I
already
made
put, like,
some in
3.
prep. Yeah, I made some in preparation of this loss. I guess I'm gonna have to,
Really?
gonna have to.
Cringe.
I'm gonna have to
Idiot.
delete the ones for when we won, unfortunately. But
Unlucky.
let's go.
yeah. I mean,
I'm just gonna mash upload here.
it's kind of funny. I think everyone was just like,
Oh, Jesus. That's 8. I can't
Oh,
believe
that-
that many thinking we'd lose.
Wait, that one
You're
wasn't.
an idiot.
No, these
Yes,
ones. These ones
indeed.
weren't all for.
You were making him like mid-game.
What are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with multitasking.
After the
this
first
is a good one.
round we lost on Logjam, he started making them.
What?
It's true.
Lies.
It's not.
Was your mum watching playoff?
Definitely. Every game. And every game we lose. Only the ones where I lose. It's so... Shout out to Mom. How's it going, Mom?
Shout out to Mom.
We made it, Mum. We made it. Speaking of shout-outs, I don't think there's much more to talk about with that game. At least nothing on my mind, Goose.
Yeah, no,
Anything?
nothing else. Nothing for me, man. Other than
wow.
that, it's incredible. You
Like
know? Good stuff.
Crybaby Scout to demo one. The homer is good. That's the good one.
It's so good.
So, we'll start at the top. We'll do some shout-outs. You can have a couple of seconds to spout whatever bullshit you want to. Ace, baby, what do you got?
What do you mean?
He just said
Alright.
shout out.
Idiot.
I have nothing to say.
No friends, no problem. Ant, how you
Alrighty.
doing, mate? What shout-outs have
Obviously.
you got?
One out. Shout out Mummy. Gonna be... Fuck it. Also to Dad. He gets one. Bumble can get one. Kenji.
Oh my god, that's enough.
Modus. No, don't silence me.
It's not grand finals. This is
Modus.
just upper playoffs.
We lost, Ant.
Yeah, you wish it was grand finals,
You're
buddy.
trash!
Shouting out Oz. Wait. Yeah, that's it. I'm good.
Sweet. Shy, baby, what do you got?
God bless to my boy Ella, if he's watching. God bless to Susu. Susu, you fucking blew up this game, by the way. And
Yeah,
shout out to
language.
Vin.
Up arrow. This is true.
I'm gonna give that one an upvote. Alright, I
Yeah,
was loath to do it, but I'll give you a couple seconds, baby.
Reddit gold.
Shout out to Hector Hammond. Shout out to Green Lantern. Shout out to Memory, Mist, Emperor Palpatine, Zerg, Bane, and shit. I was thinking of someone saying.
Do not swear.
Shout out to Duck for getting dropped from his team. He's trash.
Yeah, good choice. Alright, Goose, baby.
And
What do you
shout
got?
out to whoever let me into main. God choice.
Yeah, just
It's
a
a
couple
pretty
quick,
poor choice.
just a couple quick ones. You can find all these dudes on my profile. Just a quick one to Dev, Precious, Twist/Grim, Klamath, Vasily, Leo, Lad, Youch, Ched, Ratsup, Cecil, Lux, Ethan, and Just Shads.
Day 5, he's not fucking
Jeez.
done.
That was the most practiced shout-out I've ever heard.
Can I get an extra one? I forgot someone.
No.
Oh, if you're quick.
Shout out
You're
to
not allowed to
Ori.
shout at your sister.
Which one?
Alright, I'll take that as your shout-out. Bitler, baby, what do you got?
Shout out to Oz, the Senate, Zerg, King and Champion. Big help. Good teachers. Fun to play with. Is that it?
Keep
Yeah.
talking.
Fair enough.
That's it. I can't
It's only
actually
yours.
the
He
others.
counts as like 10 people.
Pretty good shout out anyway.
Can't
No,
argue
those
with
are
it.
different people. What do you mean?
Each of his alts.
Yeah. No, they were all different people, didn't you know?
You
He's
haven't
got
met
like this borderline personality disorder thing, and like he swaps between them.
You can
It's a whole
refer me
thing.
to the Senate now. That's my
Yeah.
official name.
Anyway, Seraph, what have you got?
WT fuck aid, Panda Bears, and the other team for a good game.
Excellent.
God
Beautiful.
So wholesome.
Cute.
No, we're still not letting you back
I'll
in the
ask
private
Mitch,
channel.
even though I know what the answer's going to be. Do you have any shout-outs? He does not. Look at that. Susu,
Straight from headquarters.
what do you
said no.
have, mate?
Shout out to Max. Shout out to Fish. Shout out to Shiloh and Twig. Shout out to John and Remorse. And a shout out to Meth and Fez.
Good choice. And right down the bottom there, Jebby, mate, what do you got?
Shout out to Taco Bellend and Wavy Gravy. That's it. Just those two.
All right. And to wrap us up, I'll pop a quick shout-out to Warrnambool. Beautiful shithole. You should definitely go down. Visit warrnambool.com.au. I'd like to pop a quick shout-out to Mitch for getting me to cast, so my missus had to go to the shops on her own to get stuff for dinner. And I want a quick shout-out to CappingTV for sticking it out, you know, through that 21-minute round.
Yeah, excellent stuff by us.
Blame ants from that.
Fantastic.
Bro.
Anyway, I think that's about it. Is there anything I need to plug, Mitchell?
Yeah. Can I shout someone else out?
No, you can't.
No,
Shout out
no,
to
mute him.
Ants and Dragon Fruit
Mute him,
for dropping
mute him,
under
mute him. Thank you.